Yes boys, welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'd film. We are currently 8.5 weeks out from my first bodybuilding show, so I thought I'd just do a little bit of a vlog. YouTube's been slacking recently, and yeah, I just need to actually film as much content as I can around this prep. So, morning routine, as you saw, little clips. I woke up today, went downstairs, made some breakfast. I'm not gonna eat it yet because I'm going to the gym in the morning, so I don't want too much food in my stomach. So I'm gonna eat my pre-workout and then eat it after, because I'm going to Nottingham today to meet up with my posing coach, get my routine sorted. I am absolutely buzzing for it. I cannot wait. The song of choice, fingers crossed, will be like the Oppenheimer soundtrack. Bruv, that shit gives me goosebumps. Obviously, we're gonna go to the gym beforehand. Got to train upper, as you saw. Obviously, got supplements in, got electrolytes made a coffee, and yeah, made breakfast. That's basically what I do every morning. Also, before I do that, obviously, I weigh myself. We are at an all-time low of 145 pounds. Me and my coach have said we want to be at like a rate of loss of 2 pounds, and last week I was 157. So we're in a good spot food-wise. So fingers crossed, not too much food will be taken away, because my performance is struggling, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I'm literally making sure my sleep is good. You know, I'm having to go to bed at 9:30, wake up at 7, just so that everything's consistent. So yeah, obviously I like to write down a little to-do list as well. So obviously on here, we've got eat pre-workout meal, go to the gym, meal prep, take all food, do posing with Stewie, which is my coach, get back and do some more coursework, because I'm currently doing my level 3 PT course before I go to university, so I can kind of do that as a job there. Get rest of steps in, because my steps are at 13k, so I think I might go for a little walk in a sec, just to, you know, get ahead, because mate, when you get to the end of the day, you're on like 3k steps, you've got another, you know, 10,000 steps left, it's like, bro. And then obviously in bed by 9:45, like I said. So that is basically the day. I'm just gonna take you through it. You guys are gonna come with me, and yes, here's to another day on prep. All right, boys, so what I'm about to do now is I'm just gonna get some editing done for some clients. Basically, one of my clients does podcasts, which is quite cool, shout out to him. He basically does podcasts about the bullshit in the gym industry. So I'm currently about to get some editing done for that. And then I'm gonna head downstairs, eat pre-workout meal, and get to the gym. All right, boys, so just about to make pre-workout meal now, consisting of 115 gram of oats, 45 grams of protein powder from Perform Whey. I use isolate because it just digests better with white chocolate hazelnut. It friggin' slaps. What I do is, and also honey, what I do is cook the oats on their own and then make whey paste for this, and then just put it on top. Therefore I can, like, you know, it's not boiling hot. I can eat it straight away because obviously the whey is cold. And then add honey on the top with some blueberries. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this does slap. Like, this really is really nice. So gonna make this and then head to the gym. So yeah. Now the trick with whey paste is it's so easy. If you've never done it before, it's so easy to put too much water in. So like, just literally do it like little by little. Like, I'm not even joking, it's crazy. Like, you put a little bit in, it'll be dry as hell. Put another little bit in, it will literally be like just water. So just be very patient with it. But yeah, I never used to have it as like a paste. I used to just like put it in with my oats, and mate, it's actually a game changer. Like, people were telling me about it, and I was like, oh, like, whey paste, like, shut up. But yeah, it actually does slap quite late. So all I'm going to be doing is literally adding a bit of water, stirring, adding a tiny bit of water, stirring. So it's literally, see, I've even added a tiny bit too much. I like it quite thick, but yeah, don't know if the camera. There we are. As you know, a decent consistency, and all I'm going to do is just put it on top of the oats, which are ready now. That is literally perfect consistency. Weigh out the blueberries first. Have 100 gram of blueberries with it. I don't like to put the blueberries in. I just like to have them separate after. Yeah, these blueberries are fucking massive though. They're literally like genetically modified blueberries. But alright, so here we have the oats, and then obviously whey paste, honey. So all I do, fairly simple, put all of that on top like so. Scrape all of it out. 15 grams of honey on top. Look at that, mate. Perfect for the old Instagram story. Cool, and there we have it. Pretty simple. And then obviously when I sit down, mix it and bro, oh. Gonna sit down at the table now and eat this. Alright boys, so we've got the intro workout here. Cyclic dextrin, have 25 grams of it. However, as you see, I have 2 bottles, right? I have a big bottle of water where I just, just drink from in the session. And then I have my little intro workout bottle because I down my intro workout at the start because it makes me feel sick, especially when I do like chest supported stuff. Like I literally feel like throwing up. So yeah, that's the reason we have that for the intro. I used to have it in here and just drip feed it, but bro, that shit made me feel sick as hell. So yeah, 25 grams of this going in, and I'll literally just down it. Oh, it's quite cute. I've got a baby Kirkland bottle and a big boy Kirkland bottle. Alright, let's give that a little shake. So that is the intro and the water ready, I guess. I don't take any pre-workout, just don't want to rely on it at this stage. I have caffeine in the morning, obviously like I had coffee. That's enough though. I don't need anything more, so yeah. Let's get to the gym. Alright boys, so we're starting off with the dumbbell shoulder press. Now, into this session I'm coming in with more an idea of trying to actually chase the stimulus, like a proper, really, really good stimulus. Because I used to come in, chase the weights, chase the reps that I've had in my logbook. And it's all well and good, but then, I'd be dropping a rep and then I just wouldn't actually be achieving a stimulus. So going in today with a different mindset, trying to actually get like a really, really good pump. Yeah, I've got a lighter weight today, focusing on like literally perfect execution. All right, so we're on to the single arm latissimus pull down. I quite enjoy this, quite a stable exercise. Like to keep like the knee pads like fucking tight because you don't want any of this lower part of your body moving about. You don't want your like rear delt to take over. You don't want any other part to take over apart from just like full contraction of the lat, full stretch of the lat. Focus on a really good stimulus, not chasing that weight. Obviously, we don't want to be training like a bitch, but we need to be focusing on stimulus more than anything because that is what's going to maintain the muscle, not the actual weight. Alright ladies and gents, so we're on to the incline chest press. I really do enjoy this movement, connect quite well with it, but the other thing is it's one of the movements where it's been up and down in the performance, and like my weights have just been up and down, especially a lot of pressing movements. I do one set on this and I take it like fairly seriously. One of the worst feelings when you see a logbook and you're just regressing. It's not good. Having full focus into this, no music, no nothing, no distractions, just getting into the set, giving everything I've got. Okay, crucifix, lateral raise. One of my favorite side delt exercises. I really, really, really connect with this. Like, yeah, way better than a dumbbell lateral raise. So if you're struggling with connected to your side delt, you're just feeling in your traps when you do a lateral raise, try it on the cable, mate. Try it on the cable, way more stable. And I just feel like, I don't know, there's a lot more tension on the side delt. It's a bit long to set up, and you have to take 2 cables. So if it's busy, probably don't do this. 2 sets on this, and then we're on to the chest supported row. Ooh. Alright ladies and gents, we're on to the chest supported row, specifically the prime chest supported row. I hit this for mainly just my like overall back. Don't really target lats too much, don't really target upper back, just kind of get a full back pump. Yeah, I like this obviously because you can change the resistance, so it's really heavy at the bottom and it's easy to get squeezed at the top, meaning that you're not leaving stuff in the tank basically. This machine is the reason why I take my cyclic dextrin right at the start, because obviously my chest cavity is being compressed to the max, making me feel sick. So if I have all those carbs in my system still being digested, it's good about to make you feel sick. So that's why I down it right at the start. Therefore it means when I get to exercise like this, fully digested, and then I'm not left feeling ill, and I can actually go to true failure. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Alright boys, so we're on to tricep extensions. I've lowered the weight on this again, not just to be a bitch, because I really hate doing that, but mainly just so that, you know, I'm actually stimulating the triceps and I'm not, you know, changing my form. That's one thing I want to focus on. If execution's there, intensity's there, then I can't really be going too wrong. Honestly, I don't even know how to end these clips, like I just go, so yeah, what the fuck. Okay, preach Cole. Don't know how to say. Let's do some friggin' weight. Alright boys, let's see what we look like 9 weeks out. Don't know how to put the mic, bro. Alright boys, so we've got post-workout meal here. Obviously chicken, broccoli, potato. I've literally been on this food for the same food for like months. So we've got 300 grams of potato, 200 grams of chicken breast and 100 grams of broccoli. I like to have some zero calorie, low sugar ketchup, because I just couldn't have this dry. Like anyone that has this type of meal, just like dry, like for example, like if they have eggs dry, like what are you doing? Anyway, have that, and also I've got banana as well. In a tiny bit of a rush, need to leave in like an hour or so. But yeah, gonna eat this. It's nice also that it's already meal prepped. I don't have to cook, because then, you know, I don't know, anabolic window and that. But yeah, what are they against this? I've also started to make my potatoes more like chips. It tastes 10 times better. Like if you boil them, don't do that, bro. Literally put them in the air fryer, cut them up like chips. This has been sat in the fridge for a day, so obviously it's not crispy. But like on the day, if you cook on the day and eat on the same day, bro, that shit is actually so good. Walk, spin. Alright. You'll come down on an axis, right? Yep, and look over to the left. Right foot, right foot first, right foot. 2, 3, 4. Hands up, spin. Okay. Yeah. Alright boys, so what you just saw there was some clips from last week. I know it's been a week, right? I'm currently filming a different YouTube video, but obviously I was finishing editing this video and I was like, bro, I didn't even like explain what happened. So basically, we ate the food, we drove up to Nottingham to meet the posing coach we got, and obviously that's what those clips were. We started to draft together the posing routine. It's all done now, but yeah, those are just like the clips of me like learning it. I'm really excited. Shout out to Coach by Shuey, he's the absolute goat. He taught me how to do my front relax. My front relax was dog shit. Now it's actually not dog shit. But yeah, got my posing routine sorted, because that's one thing I was like really nervous about. And then we drove back home after a long day and just ate. That's basically it. Like we were there for like 4 or 5 hours. I should have filmed a bit more, but I just got sidetracked. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Drove back home, ate some food and went straight to sleep. I was so tired. So just thought I'd obviously wrap up the video there. Obviously content is still going to be booming out. We are still in prep, obviously. So got to make the most out of this. There's so much content to be made about it, especially being a teenager. So yeah, thank you boys for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed, hope you took something from it. And yeah, hopefully it was relatable in some way. So yeah, catch you boys in the next one.